So it's all about the hair cutting and not the haircut. Trying to take haircutting away from being like a Big Mac or a mocha. You know what I mean? It's something that you do. Think of yourselves as architects. An architect has to know its surroundings and its landscape that it's working on before they put that structure on that landscape. That's what we do all day. We're there to make people look skinnier or bigger. That's what we have to. So I'm going to get on with it and I'm going to pass it on to Manny.
Speaking of landscape, this is Annie. She's my model today. Normally I work with shorter length hair. I do a lot of men's hair. I'm a barbering instructor, or used to be, full time. But because I sometimes have a challenging time finding the proper model for an event, especially when it's short notice, I have Manny with a lot of length, and she's part mermaid. She wants to be part of your world. So the thing is, just like DJ was saying, I've worked with DJ for many, many years, basically my entire career. So I can almost finish his sentences by this point, you know? Yeah. He's absolutely right. He wants to simplify hair cutting, and that's my goal today. A lot of you already know how to cut hair. You're probably very good at it because this is how you make your money, this is how you pay your bills. And a lot of times we forget because we are so caught up in the industry. But haircutting is extremely simple. Annie wants to keep her length. DJ just said, pull away from where you want to keep. The opposite of the bottom is the top, and that's exactly what I've been doing. I use elevation to lift that hair, and because the hair at the bottom has to travel so much further to where I'm pulling, I'm maintaining her length, but I'm removing interior weight. Basically, a concave layer. It's very simple. And I started at the center of this side section, this thing here, and the reason I started there is because this is where the hairline reaches its highest point. If I start in the back, the hairline reaches a very low point, so the length will drop out, no problem. But if I'm not cautious enough and I come around, I can very easily cut around the shoulder. So I lose a lot of length. That's why I chose to start there. As soon as I see that length dropping out, I'm guaranteed that the back will drop out. So that's just some of the things that, yes, haircutting is very simple, but it's also the additional information of like why and how, for what reason. And I'm going to just continue underneath, and I'm going to work from a shorter point to a longer point using the elbow, cutting from shorter to longer, opposed to from longer to shorter, because I can very easily relax my finger ends. I'm going to work to the center back, and I'm not going to continue all the way around, because by doing that, I'm going to comb in one direction. And if I do that, I'm not going to have the same balance. Right? Balance is very difficult as it is. So what I will do is I'll actually start on the opposite side, and I'll just pull to the same direction. So that way they counterbalance each other. I don't know if you can already tell, I did not do the color. There's a little bit of crimping in here. That's just to give the hair a little bit of texture afterwards. For now in my career, I feel like haircutting makes sense. I don't need to think about it so much. I don't wing it anymore. What I'm winging a lot more now is styling. What do you do with the haircut afterwards? How many different ways can you dress it? So what I've been doing is I've been actually working with a little bit of texture. No more flat ironing, no more smooth flat hair. I've realized that hair needs to move. Hair isn't like a photograph. So after the hair has been cut, what is the client going to do with it? What do they have to work with? And that's where I've been exploring from now. Okay? There's a lot of things I do wing in my life. I recently became a father because I was winging it. Haircutting isn't one thing. I want to be in complete control. It shouldn't be a guessing game. You know what I mean? This is what I chose to do. This is my career. And I need to know, if I over-direct back, the front will get longer. And it'll get longer again tomorrow if I do the same thing. I'm pulling away from somewhere, that opposite section will get longer every single time. Cool? Awesome. Nice one. Nice one.
So, what I've been doing, I've been coming through, working from the front, working more vertical sections, kind of following the natural hairline through here. Working on the inside of my fingers so I get closer to the head here. And I'm just kind of following the head shape as I go through. And I'm allowing below this natural round of the head through here to leave that length and that weight there. So I'm not actually going in like full 90 degrees and taking it into the neck yet. What I want to do is just kind of leave that there. Inspiration-wise for this shape, Chloe's got kind of a short hair already. I really like that kind of thing with her. So I really kind of like that ode to the 60s, taking the interior out, but leaving the edges a little bit softer. It eventually kind of came around into more of a punk